Hi, everyone. Brad Mears, recreation therapist, and I'm back partnering with the Brantford Public Library to bring you this third and final program of a three-part series titled Laughter is the Stress Medicine. And I hope you're able to join us for the first program, The Stress Effect, as well as the second program, The Leisure Factor. In this third and final program, we're going to take a dive into the importance of having humor and laughter in our lives, not just for everyday life, but certainly in our efforts to manage the stress in our lives. So really glad you chose to join us, and I'm hoping that this program will support you and give you some ideas and encourage you to bring more laughter into your life. So let's get started. So life just doesn't show up as funny. It just doesn't show up as humorous. It often shows up as stressful and frustrating and difficult. And often that stress can leave us feeling humor impaired. And what I mean by that is it makes life a lot more difficult as far as trying to find the funny in life, trying to add humor to our life, and really trying to find moments to laugh and really enjoy life through laughter. So I really hope this program will encourage individuals to consider the important role that laughter plays in your life and how laughter in our life may not cause our stress to entirely vanish, but I really think it can minimize the amount of stress we have in our lives. It can really help us in our efforts to manage the stress in our lives. So we make decisions each and every day that impact the stress levels in our life. And what I really want to encourage people to think about is decisions in your life that can bring more humor and laughter into your life. Because when we do that, it can really help us in managing our stress levels. So let's now take a look at the importance of having laughter in our lives. So we're going to look at the benefits both um, mentally, emotionally, as well as physically. So let's do that. So laughter can play a really important role in physically helping us to manage the stress in our lives and the impact of that negative, bad stress, that distress that I've talked about. So some of the physical ways that laughter can help us out is it can really improve our immune system function. It can improve our cardiovascular health. It increases blood flow and the oxygen that goes to our cells, and it can really improve our abdominal muscles and our core, because you know what it's like after a big belly laugh and after we've had some laughter, it really leaves us almost sore. So it can really improve those muscles and even burn a few calories at the same time. So those are some of the physical ways that laughter and humor benefits us. Some of the really important emotional ways include an improved mood, lower anxiety levels when we laugh. We increase our social connections. It's really important to laugh around people and with people. I'm going to talk about that a bit later in the program. It obviously relieves stress and promotes a sense of well-being. We feel better when we laugh. It increases our confidence, our self-esteem, our creativity. It increases our communication skills, and certainly it improves our resilience. Um, and it really just brings a sense of joy and fun into our life that we all need. And most of all, it allows for that mental break. So when we're laughing and when we're enjoying humor, we're not thinking about the stress. We're not thinking about the difficulties or stuff that's happening in our lives that isn't going so well. We're in the moment and we're enjoying that laughter and really being in the present. So that's a really important mental component to laughter. So I'm going to get into some of these components that I just spoke about a little later in the program. And we're going to get into the importance of how chemicals and the reaction of chemicals in our brain play a really important role when we laugh and when we bring humor into our life. So just wanted to kind of go over some of those benefits, and I will come back to some of them later on. And what we're going to do next is talk about laughter and the state of flow. And I'm going to talk about what the state of flow is, and we're going to come back and do that.